I'm Bobby Flay. Each week, one brave chef will try to take me down in my house. This culinary battle is gonna shake down in 2 rounds. Round 1, to get to me, 2 contenders have to go through each other using an ingredient of my choice. Let the games begin! 2 people that know me well will decide who's got the skills to beat me.
We got your number. You're going down.
Round 2, I go head-to-head with the winning contender. It's their turn to surprise me with their signature dish. That's what you brought here?
We have let the lion out of the cage.
Bring it on. Bottom line, everyone's out to beat me. It's time to light the fire in this kitchen today. And here to light the fire into me are 2 Food Network friends, Chef Ann Burrell and Simon Majumdar. You 2, this should be called Roughhouse Bobby Flay. I've got a good record against you. You know, you've judged me in Iron Chef America, so you know my strengths and my weaknesses, and of course, Ann does, intimately. How's Worst Cooked Without Me?
I miss you terribly, but you're definitely going down today.
Who you got?
Our first contender runs 2 award-winning restaurants in New York City, Miguel, Trinidad.
Our next contender is turning Camden, Maine into a culinary mecca, Brian Hill.
I know you both want to get to me, but first, you must go through each other.
Yeah.
You'll have 20 minutes to make an ingredient of my choice, the star of your dish. And that ingredient is New York strip steak.
I'm shocked. I see the size of it. How am I gonna get this cooked within 20 minutes?
It has a lot of flavor. It's such a luxury ingredient. I'm thrilled.
Ann and Simon will decide which one of you go on to round 2. 20 minutes on the clock. Go.
What do you have going on?
I have a steak and mushroom bruschetta, a little mushroom puree, and then a mushroom salad on top.
So I decide I'm gonna make an adobo mushroom steak salad. Adobo is Filipino sauce made from garlic, black pepper, vinegar, soy sauce, and I'm cooking the mushrooms in the sauce to bring out that salty, sweet, and sour. That is a staple in Filipino cuisine.
10 minutes to go, you guys.
This is a room full of vegetarians. Come on, steak, come on.
I pull the steak to rest, and then I add a glug of cream to the puree. Just adds this great comforting Frenchiness.
Wow, a lot of heavy cream going on there.
Yeah. 8.5 minutes left. Chef, there seems to be half the dairy produce of the United States here. Miguel, you seem very calm. You're going up against Bobby. You should be a lot more nervous.
No, he's not going up against me yet. He's got this guy across.
It's all good fun. Now I puree my mushroom mixture to silky consistency.
2 minutes to go.
Brian's steak is super rare.
In a last-ditch effort, I put my steak in the oven.
Sticking the whole plates in the oven.
Well, he's got a minute to get the steak cooked.
No pressure.
I taste the adobo mushrooms and the salty, sweet, and sour Filipino flavors on point. I lay the mushrooms around the salad and place the steak on top, and then I throw in crispy shallots.
30 seconds!
I take the steak out of the oven. I'm worried that it might be too rare, but I have to get this done. So I top it with the raw mushroom salad.
Here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chefs, Ann and I are dying for one of you to go head-to-head with Bobby, but it all depends on what you did with this New York strip steak.
Miguel, what did you make?
I did an adobo mushroom steak salad.
At first look, your plate's a mess.
But, wow, fireworks of flavor.
And I really love the fact you brought those Filipino flavors in the mushrooms, that vinegar, garlic, soy sauce, that beautifully cooked steak. One thing I didn't like was the shallots. They are very bitter.
Brian, what did you make?
Steak bruschetta with mushroom puree and raw mushroom salad.
I really like the idea of doing this bruschetta with it. I do like the mushrooms on top. You've got that beautiful acidity there.
However, the mushroom puree, there's so much cream in it. It kind of feels like mushroom baby food.
And I do think the steak is a little bit more rare than I would want.
Brian made a really well thought out dish, but Miguel had those Filipino flavors, so it's gonna be a coin toss.
The chef that we have chosen is Miguel.
Even though I won't be able to go head-to-head with Bobby Flay, I put Camden, Maine on the map, and I feel proud.
Miguel, if you're going to beat Bobby Flay, your dish better look better, but keep delivering those flavors.
And stick to your Filipino roots.
Or not. Miguel, I'm really intrigued by your kind of cuisine. I don't know a lot about it. That makes me nervous.
That's wise. Be scared.
I think he's playing it cool. What is your signature dish?
My signature dish is ribs.
In 45 minutes?
45 minutes.
Can I order out for some ribs?
Yeah, exactly.
We're actually bringing in 3 food experts who will choose a winner in a blind taste test.
You have 45 minutes, and your time starts now.
2 very different approaches. So Miguel's are going to be very saucy ribs.
I would have liked to see those ribs on the grill and then brush the ribs with the sauce.
Yep, you want that real glaze on there.
Yeah.
Bobby's are going to have that char on them.
2 minutes, 30 seconds, you guys. You're gonna finish up, Miguel?
I'm gonna finish. I start plating. I use a mold for the rice. I want it to stay intact. Then I start plating the ribs.
Miguel's presentation actually looks really lovely.
Fantastic.
1.5 minutes left.
I blend honey and chilies, some butter, and put them on top of the cornbread and put them on the plate. And then I cut individual ribs and put them right next to it.
30 seconds!
I'm also gonna finish it with some of the toasted pecan green onion relish.
And finish it off with the achata.
Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've been making ribs for a long time, but never in 45 minutes. I'm just shocked and thrilled that it's on the plate.
Bobby Flay, he is a rib master. I just hope the judges appreciate my Filipino twist.
Chefs, congratulations. Ribs in 45 minutes is quite impressive. Now we'd like you to meet your judges.
The executive chef and owner of Pig and Cow, Leah Cohen. The chef and co-founder of Mighty Quinn's Barbecue, Hugh Mangum. And chef, author, and restaurateur, Devon Alexander. Judges, this is a blind taste test. Please start with the first dish in front of you.
This dish really reminds me of Filipino food. I really like the achara. It has a nice acidity.
I like the lightness to go with the heaviness of the ribs.
The rice, there's amazing textural notes. It's cooked perfectly.
I was very impressed by how tender these ribs are.
But I'm feeling like the banana ketchup has a little bit too much rum for me. Maybe it could have benefited from either higher heat or a little bit more time on the grill.
Yeah, the barbecue sauce is a little one note.
Judges, please switch plates.
The ribs themselves were very well cooked,
The pecans was a great addition.
but the smoky flavor overpowered a little bit.
But I'm also picking up some bourbon, and I'm a bourbon guy, so that makes me really happy.
And the cornbread is flaky the way you want cornbread to be, but it could have used a little bit more salt.
Well, judges, it's that time where you make a vote.
The judges really seem to like Miguel's Filipino spin. I just hope the flavors and textures gets me the win.
I knew I should have let those ribs sit on the grill a little bit longer, but the ribs are tender. I'm pretty confident about my dish.
And the winner is... Bobby Flay. Miguel, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Both dishes were amazing. It really came down to texture and overall arc of flavor. Bobby, your dish was spot on. Miguel, it was like 1% shy of that.
Thank you. Even though I lost, my goal was to put Filipino food on the map, and I think I did that. This is something to be extremely proud of.
I'm still not sure how we did it in 45 minutes.
Much as it pains me to say it, you deserved it.
Oh, Bobby. I mean, I have to say, I have a little bone to pick with you. You won again.